organizational and corporate cultures, which means the way we do the things around here. Different companies have different cultures. For example, the culture of a steel company will be different to that of a nursing home. Power culture. It's concentrating power among a few people. Power is concentrated at the center of the organization. Decisions can be made swiftly as so few people are involved in making them. Handy uses the analogy of a spider's web. The spider at the center of the web has all the power and the web has little purpose without the spider. The spider at the center of the web has all the power and the web has little purpose without the spider. This is the example of power culture. This is the king, because he was the only one who could make decisions. Role culture means that each member of staff has a clearly defined job title and role. The image of substantial building represents this form of culture, solid and dependable but not going anywhere fast. This is the huge bank, the Bank of America, which is the example for role culture. The insurance company can also be the example for role culture. Task culture. It's based on cooperation and teamwork. Handy uses the image of a net to represent task culture. The net's strength is derived from the many strands. Some technological companies is the example for task culture. Person culture is when individuals are given the freedom to express themselves and make decisions. There is no emphasis on teamwork as each individual is focused on their own tasks and projects. Handy depicts this type of culture as a constellation of stars. Each person is different from everyone else and they operate alone. The better self chamber is the example of personal culture. Entrepreneurial culture encourages management and workers to take risks, to come up with new ideas, and test out new business ventures. This influences how staff act. What we do and how we behave is determined by our culture. Influences on organizational culture. Senior management may influence the culture of the organization through mission and vision statements. This informs staff about what the business is trying to achieve. The appointment of senior staff, they are likely to share the same values, attitudes, and beliefs as the directors of the business. Organizational ethical code of conduct. This lists the do's and don'ts that must be observed by staff when dealing with external stakeholders. Strategies on social and environmental issues. This will provide a clear guide to the organization's social and environmental values and beliefs. Sometimes the existing culture of business can become inappropriate. For example, a traditional family firm which has favored members of the family for promotion into senior posts converts to a public limited company. New investors demand more transparency and recognition of natural talent from recruited employees. A different leadership style may lead to a clash with the existing culture of the business, hence the need to change existing values and beliefs. Consequences of culture clashes. Businesses need to encourage more staff for responding to conditions of market change. If businesses had a merger or takeover, they should better adapt to cultures. Otherwise, clash could happen. Privatized businesses need to be more customer-focused and profit-orientated. Poorly motivated staff and a lack of interest in quality may be the reason for declining profits and market shares. Changing organizational culture. Maintain the full commitment of the people at the top of business. Organizational culture is extremely important. When change organizational culture, we should change the way people think and react to problems. Evaluating organizational culture. Concentrate on the positive aspects of the business. Norms of behavior of staff, what is and what is not acceptable in certain situations. The way in which company managers and workers treat each other. And business's brand image and relationship with customers.